Boiled crawfish is the go-to dish for most gatherings in South Louisiana this time of year, but it's certainly not the only way to enjoy mud bugs. But the Grill Room's executive chef, Drew Dzejak, says don't be afraid to get a little creative with stations, and he joins us now. It's always a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
And I'm reminded of Bubba from Forrest Gump. Remember that scene?
Yes.
And he was talking about all the ways that he could cook shrimp. He said you could have shrimp kebabs, lemon shrimp, pepper shrimp. What can you do with crawfish?
Crawfish risotto, which we're going to do. Crawfish andouille hash, crawfish pie, crawfish bread, crawfish pasta, crawfish stuffing, crawfish bread pudding. It goes on.
Wow, this is, and you're going to do something for us today because we're in the peak of the crawfish season.
Yes.
So the crawfish is really good at this time. What's the season for crawfish?
Usually starts around early February when the waters start to warm, and goes through until the water gets too hot.
Now, what are you doing here? You just put that water, you put the eggs into boiling water.
Poaching eggs. We're starting with breakfast today.
Okay, so I've never poached any eggs, I tell you that. I don't know how to do that. Now, how do you poach eggs to make sure they're just right?
This is water with a little bit of vinegar.
Okay.
The vinegar will help the egg white tighten up. We had a roll and boil, drop the eggs, and then we turn it down and we're going to let them sit for a second.
Okay, so then you're going to do that. Now, while that's going on over here, tell us what we have here.
Here we have an andouille grit cake. So it's yellow grits with peppers and onions, a little cream cheese. Yeah, cream cheese. Diced andouille, cool down and cut out into a cake form and then rewarmed.
Now, how do you cut it out into a cake form? What do you do?
Round cutter, biscuit cutter.
A biscuit cutter, okay.
Coffee can, however big you want it.
I guess you could use a little a glass.
Glass.
Whatever. And then on top of that grit cake
is the crawfish andouille potato hash. So it's ground andouille, ground crawfish, and ground and shredded potatoes.
Now, how long does it take you to do all of this? Now, do you cook that down? Or
yeah. Basically, you'll grind all the crawfish, grind the andouille, grind the potato. Mix them up like on the flat top or a saute pan. Press them into little molds also.
And then, so this is you're making what are you doing over here? We
made hollandaise.
Okay.
For every eggs Benedict has it.
Yeah, so if you're going to have a Benedict, you have to have the hollandaise sauce.
Yeah, so
now, what's in your hollandaise?
We have, the egg yolks and clarified butter, lemon juice, sriracha hot sauce, and we add a little more crawfish.
And we're going to tell you where you can get the recipe, so you don't have to worry about writing this down and all the measurements for it. Now, how do you like it? How do you like to have crawfish at the house when you're just with your family?
Boiled.
Boiled. So you boil the crawfish?
Right in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's easy.
And you know, sometimes people say, how do you choose the crawfish? Is it best the little crawfish, the better, or the larger crawfish?
I like the larger ones.
Really? They taste better?
I get tired eating the small ones.
That's a lot of work.
It's all about the work.
And then so you put the poached eggs on top, and this is going to make a nice breakfast. Do you serve this to your wife at home?
No.
No? Oh, well, you're going to have to do this for Mother's Day.
Now I have to.
Yeah, so then the hollandaise sauce goes on top of that.
Even more crawfish in the crawfish hollandaise sauce.
Oh, my goodness. Look how rich this is. And what are we going to do the next time we come back?
Crawfish risotto is next.
Okay, we're going to have lunch next. If you'd like this great crawfish Benedict recipe, it's on the Grill Room's menu at the Windsor Court. That's at 300 Gravier Street between Poydras and Canal. And you can check out the menu and learn more about the Grill Room by calling this number, 522-1994 online, and stick around. We're going to have that crawfish risotto coming up for you in the next hour. But right now, let's go over to Laura.
We sure are eating good this